gotta tell you, that saw, that 592 is bone stock. It's bone stock. That is the only modification on this saw. These things are animals. This is a hand file, so you just seen me cutting with this saw with a hand file. So there it is. Not a huge gullet. You don't need it, but you've still got to get it. Get the gullet out of there, or you're not going to cut nothing. See? Okay, so now that I'm into about my third filing on this saw, this is a filing video for kind of, I guess, maybe the new guy. Anybody really, but see the gullet? Do you guys need to get closer? I can bring you closer. I got no problem doing it. There. Okay, let's see if we can't go right there. Do you guys see that? Right there. Okay, so is it this guy? No, it's this guy. Perfect, that'll work just fine. So you guys can see this one too, right? See the material left there? I don't like a super hungry gullet. Through the years, I've backed off on my gullet, but I'm gonna get this material now. I will get it now, but I'm gonna start over here, right here, okay? You can see what I'm gonna do here, right? Now, this saw is fairly sharp. All I'm gonna do is give it a clean up filing. But I am gonna push down a little now because I'm getting what happens, friends, is the chain gets smaller. See? I love my Oregon chain. You can just see if you look close, I'm just tickling that link right there. Like literally just tickling it. Okay? And because we're here, I think what I'm gonna do, friends, is I'm gonna slide the tip of my bar like this so I'm up against there, and I wanna show you this one. Let me get that back a bit. Right there, dead center in the screen. See it? You can. And it looks like it's not bad for focusing. Hey, that's pretty good. Watch this bottom. Why does it do that, friends? Look at that. Did you see that? That is very interesting. Well, watch what happens now when I bring this in. Look at that. That's actually quite good. Watch this bottom material here. Watch what I'm going to do now. See the C there? Watch what happens. There. There we go. Now remember, this is, see? You can almost see the hump where I began. See that? Watch. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now that right there is because the tooth gets smaller as we go back. This is a 7/32 file. Look. See? That's a good shot of it right there. Friends, this is smoother. This is a smoother cut than having this great big hogged out gullet, okay? Getting the gullet is super important when you're filing chain. It's super important. So you can just see what happened there, right? We just literally went in. You can actually see the material. Look at it. There it is. Gone. Scraped it out of there. That is a good looking chain. Very nice looking chain right there. So you work with your chain as you go. You kind of just keep working with it as you get down. Now, right there. See it? So we've done this one. Let's just go here. Why not? We're right here. Now, this is comfortable for me. You see the angle I'm on? Look at it. This is what happens. Okay? I'm just doing a cleanup filing, friends. So I'm gonna whip through this. This is actually this thing's not dull. But after cutting, you can get a worn out top plate. You can just see I'm ever so slightly, like I just said there before, is I'm hooking up on that bottom rail. Now, it's a little different on the other side. Let's get this guy. Right there. Let's do another one. So I'm gonna one-hand it, but I don't usually file one-handed. See what's going on? The chain is not sharp or not dull, but I'm getting a little bit more gutted out. So now that I can do this, work my top plate with a 13 or a 7/32. Oh. So, what does that look like right there? Well, it looks like the other one we did. So I don't know why the camera does that, friends. I have no idea why that does that, actually. It's focusing on, maybe if I went up a bit, that seems to help, and I don't know why. That is really odd to me. So, what happens now when we go clank? Watch this. Is it this guy? No, it's this guy. Okay, here we go. Watch. I'm basically straight across. Now, can I go like this? Yes, I can. Can I go like this? Yes, I can. But I just rock it like this. So, I don't know what else there is to tell you, friends. I really don't. What else is there to tell you? I'm just doing a cleanup filing here. There really isn't much more to say. But I'm going to show you from a distance what this is like. Don't count your strokes. It makes no sense whatsoever. None, zero, zilch. Don't do it. So we were right there. Okay, look. See that? So what you just saw is the dirt on my finger. See it there underneath there? Watch. This is one-handing. I don't one-hand file. It's not my gig. Some guys do. Some guys do. But there it is, friends. So you can make sharper angles here, like this one. You can make a sharper angle, but you want to get under your top plate, friends. Now, because we're talking about this, I'm going to show you what I mean by under your top plate. Watch this material right there at the bottom. Hi, honey. Hi. Watch what happens. Watch this. Did you just see what happened? Now watch this. I just went right under my plate. Right under it, I went. Now look at this. Oh, I think I just cut myself. I dug down right, so like dug right down, friends. And I ended up with a sharper angle under the top plate. Why? Well, it's physics. You stick this file in down low, you're going to get a steeper angle here. This angle I'm talking about, this one, friends. This guy, okay? Under there. So, it's just physics.
Write a card out for my dad.
Oh, that's a nice idea. It's our, good morning, everyone. Friends, I've got scads of information on power saw filing on this internet. I've even done videos, and I'm going to interject right now, and you can deal with it, or you can just skip through it. But if you're getting into power saws, friends, whatever, chainsaws you call them, whatever you call them, it's all in the filing. Everything's all in the filing. That's why you see us fallers grinding with a square ground chain, or not a lot of guys hand file square. There is many that do, but really fallers, we use Symington grinders or other grinders, Sylvies, and we square because it's not just undercuts and back cuts when you're falling. Especially if you're processing and limbing and bucking and cleaning up Dutchmans. That square ground tooth, friends, just, oh, she's nifty. Now, hand filing for the layman, like myself, I've spent, well, probably 1,000 hours, to be quite frank with you, on hand filing. And there is a ton of information on it on this video, or pardon me, on this internet. I've broken every myth out there that you hear on the internet. Count your strokes, freaking, why is my saw cutting on an angle? Your teeth have to be the exact same length. It's all wives' tales. It's all coming from people that have not made a living on a power saw. Yep, it just is. It just is. So seek the truth and have your own experience. Don't listen to some guy with sunglasses on the internet. Don't listen to me. Go experience it yourself. Get a 1364. Heck, get a 3/16 file and run it through your 3/8 and your 404 chain and see what happens. See what happens. You'll have this hook like this. Well, if you get a bigger file, your hook will be like that. It's just physics, friends, but it's very, very important to get the gullet. It just is, no matter what anybody says. You can't cut like this, right? The ski jump. We all know it. We've seen it, right? A brand new chain comes to us like this, right? The C, it does, even straight up. You'll see them straight up. Well, straight up's fine, but that is. Think about wood batting against that and skipping off the tooth and throwing a weird sawdust. But think about that with a little point, just something a little further ahead than the bottom. Just even a little bit further, just like that. It will grab wood. There needs to be a little hook. There needs to be a C. Remember the baby C and the chip dump and all those things? I saw some guy grab that video and throw it up on his, these pages that are, whatever. It's crazy. Just get on a saw, get a file in your hands. If you're getting into this and you want to run saw a lot, throw your file guides in the garbage. Get rid of them. You don't need them. Grandpa didn't use them. Just get rid of them. Get a freaking file in your hands and start the process. Start to learn. You can dig down. If you're having trouble getting that gullet just on normal stroke, then spend 3 or 4 strokes straight down. Whack, whack, whack. Stop. Look at the chain. Well, what's going on there? Oh, look at that. My gullet's gone. Neat. I think I'll straighten out my file now and slowly get under that tooth. Just take your time. It doesn't happen overnight. It took me good years to get a mean cutting round file.
So hopefully this will help you. So the saw's not dull. I finished with it sharp. But these power saw filing videos, I've done lots on. And if you want to get an extensive kind of a dig right into this thing, go to my video called Chainsaw Sharpening School. It has helped many people. You don't have to count your strokes. Throw away your file guides. They don't allow you to get down and dirty. Like, look at it. And you will get the odd one that's got a little nick in it. So I'm doing that kind of a filing right now. This thing's, it's sharp. Okay, so let me just rip through this. Any questions? Freaking ask them in the comment section. Ask them. I don't care what you do to your teeth. If you don't do your raker gauges, you're not going anywhere. You got to follow your rakers, friends. This saw was cutting like a banshee today. I'll do 10 strokes on one, I'll do 15 on the next. It matters not, friends. What matters is your raker gauge. See what's going on? You can go S, you can go down to get your gullet, go 1, 2, and then straighten out. That way you get under your top plate and away you go. There is no exact way to do this. Pull that back a bit because I'm there. There we go. Awesome, dude. I don't think you're in the frame, honey. It's cooler, isn't it? Ah, nice. So, do you guys see what I'm doing? So, if you got any questions, just ask and I'll answer them. Because this is what it's all about. Here's a little scuffed up one here. I showed you the close-up, so you know what to do there, right? You know what to expect. If you want to, you know, hardwoods, I find it's nicer to have a little hungrier raker. It's all depending on your wood. We cut softwood here mainly. But it's still the same principle, trust me. It's actually the exact same principle, except your raker depth will be different.
Friends, you'll notice I'll bounce back and forth from a close-up to me so you can actually see the physicality of what's going on. This is what I'm doing. Now, you don't start out this quick. I've been doing it for a long time, but just get in there. Get in there and get going. Get that file going back and forth. Find your slope.
Sometimes I'll do the boat stroke if I got to take a rock out, friends. You know what I mean? Like if I hammer a rock and it's like uncuttable, and I gotta clean my chain up again, I'll literally go like this for 2 or 3 strokes, maybe 4, and then I'll straighten out like you just saw. You saw it, didn't you? So there we go. I'm almost done this side. We're done. This side's done. Yep, she's done. Okay, now we move to the next side. I think I like to have you guys over here because it just makes more sense because I'm reaching over here now. So I'll swap you guys over. I go like this, and I stick my tip right in here like that. Now I'm the opposite where I can literally get in here and get to work. Sometimes I'll even take the cover off and the air cleaner and stick a pad across there because it's easier to file because it's lower down. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm not kidding. I will literally go like this. Look how high this sits up. I'll go like this. I'll pop this guy off like this. And I will take this air cleaner off. I'll put the choke on. Husky's got the best air filter. Look at that. It's a complete flat back now. Completely flat back. Look at this. I love this. I'll pull the choke on so we're not getting anything in there. Put this over. And now look at this. Oh yeah, I'm not kidding you. How do you guys see me now? What's going on here? Maybe I'll come out like this a bit because that pushes that up. So now we're doing this. Learn to file both hands if you can. It just really changes your life. Oh, that top plate is glorious. Oh my goodness. I want to get you guys in here closer to see, but I'm going to do a few more like that so you can actually check my angle out and everything that I'm doing, okay? This will help. Look at that mean muffler on there. This will give you an idea how I do this in the bush or on job site. Your tip should be against something like mine is now. So, and we just pull this back. Make sure you're not hitting the tip of anything. We're on the back of the teeth there. You can even give it a little move. These are filed. This is our next one. And it is ragged. So here it is, friends. Now, I'm going to see if I can get you on top. An angle of being on top. Oh my gosh. When you see all those strokes, you think to yourself, oh my gosh, why is he stroking it so many times? Friends, you don't know exactly what I'm doing. I could be doing gullet strokes. I could be doing cleanup burr strokes. This is why a guide is not the greatest ordeal. I would try and get away from a guide if I were you. So you guys just saw what I done, right? See, here we go again. Take a look at your, remember I showed you the gullet on the side? Take a look at that from the side. See how much material you got to take out of there. If it's a bunch, do a couple boat strokes like this, down. There you go. I just wiped the gullet out. Now flatten out. You're not doing that with a file guide, friends. You're just not doing it. Now, you literally glide through and watch your burr take off. And it's a glorious feeling. There it is. Use a sharp file or don't bother, because you won't get rid of a burr with a dull file. It's got to be sharp. There it goes. Glorious. Check this out. Here's the one we just filed. I'm going to set you guys up in here, and I'm going to show you right there. See? See? See it there? So I'm basically, look at, see? 7:30 seconds. Okay? That's her. Are you serious right now? I almost see it, friends. It's almost a little ragged. It is ragged. See? Watch. I'm going to go down a couple. Get some material down. There. I haven't even touched the top. It still looks the same. Look at it. It still looks the same because I haven't touched it yet. I've only hit the bottom, the gullet. So now my file's going to fall in there. See? Now watch this. Watch this. There it is. There she comes. Can you guys see that burr? There she be. Now that is a sharp tooth. You can almost hear it come. There it is. Wow. Well, it digs in. It doesn't allow. Look at. So that's that. Here's the next one. Here, look at the corner's knocked off it. Friends, look. That corner's knocked off it, and I have not filed it. Look at this gullet material. Look at this. Look at the file. Oh my gosh, this camera's freaking wild. This is 5 times right now. 5 times. So I'm not going to one-hand file. I'm not going to do it. But see this? The slightest move. If you're stroking like this, watch this. If you're stroking down, I'm not even hitting the top plate. Look. The top plate. Look. Look at that. I did not even hit this. I didn't hit it. Oh, nice nails. Wow, that's actually sharp. Okay, so watch what happens. I'm going down. I'm pushing down. That's all I'm doing. Now watch what happens as I fall under. Look at, watch the top plate now. I'll ease up on my stroke. I'll find a nice straight line and watch the burr come off the top of that. Oh my. Oh my. Can you guys, are you feeling me? Look at. See? So, again, right? Okay, friends, so I hope that honestly makes sense. Like, but if you're filing and you go like this, and then at the end of your stroke, you go like that, you're going to wear off the top tooth. Or if you finish your stroke like this and go at the end of your stroke, you're going to kill that back corner. This back corner here. There. Okay? So I hope this is helping. Friends, it matters not to me what gauge you use. Honestly, it doesn't. It just get one from Ripsaw. Go to Ripsaw. It's simple. They'll have it out to you quick. It's this one. It's the Husky gauge. You know the one, friends. There's the plate. Soft and a hard setting. You can see I'm getting into this thing here now. I'm getting into that. So I use the hardwood setting just because I'm on full house chain. That's why, okay? So I'm going to show you what I do. It's not difficult. Okay? This is what I do. This is it. Can you guys see this? That's it. You put it on top, and there it is. See? So if I come from here, I can see that I'm a tiny bit high. It's not terrible, but it's high. So I'm just going to see how I've been getting in there. I'm just going to go S. That's it. I just took this little bit off. Let's slide this back a little bit and see what's going on here at this guy. See? It's there a bit. I'm just going to go S. That's it. It's still high, but I'm taking into account that I've come down here a bit. And this thing was cutting like crazy today, so I'm not worried about it. Again, people have a tendency of cracking their rakers down too low, friends. They do. They have a tendency of doing that, taking them down too low. It's not the greatest experience. These are not terrible. So I'm just going to go through. Some people think you're supposed to drop it in the center here like this. Like you're not. It doesn't make any, like, how does that even work? How do you put that in there? It doesn't go in there. Look. It goes to the side. This is for full house. See how that goes? See? It doesn't go in the middle. You can do that with skip tooth chain, but it's not how you do it. You go to the side. Don't get all crazy with it. You don't have to. But you won't be cutting anything if you don't do your rakers. You'll be wondering, I just sharpened my chain. Why isn't this doing what it's supposed to do? You guys getting me? Okay, if you want to see how that looks like from here. I got my 592 cover is off because it's easier. It's just nice and flat. So I just go to S. Okay, there we go. There's the chain. Very simple. Simple and easy. There it is from the side. Right? There it is from the other side. There's that side. Nothing crazy. There's that side. It's the exact same. Okay, here it is from the top. Hey. There she is. That one's cranked back a little bit more. See that? Right? Right? Oh, so when I was running this saw today, friends, this is Harvey's 86er. Pick it up. What is actually going on? Look at that. Look at this chain. Look at it. I'm past the line there. Past it. It is the most hilarious chain. I've run them all like this. That's what I do back in the firewood days. I take it right past the line. Once you hit the line, either stay above it or go past it. Look at that one. Anyway, there's that chain I was running, Freds. On Harvey's saw.
Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. It's going to be a beautiful day. I'm actually heading out to the shop right now. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm going to get probably swap some bars on a few chains. I got a bit of a job today. It's going to be on film. I'm hoping to have Luke come over. Friends, I got a gimbal. Do you know what a gimbal is? For like your footage is going to be smoother, because some of my videos and they're moving around, the camera's moving around, and I try and smooth out the footage a bit for you. Me and Luke and I are going to get a handle on that thing. All this power saw stuff and all this is great, but not everybody in the world runs a power saw. And this channel has never, ever always been about undercuts and backcuts and chains. There's always been another piece to this channel. Peace. It's February. It's Friday. It's Friday the 11th. What does this book of love say? It's my father-in-law's birthday today. Friday, April 11th. Eileen Caddy. Eileen Caddy. Opening doors within. You are in the world, but are not of it. There is no need to allow the ways of the world to drag you down. Enjoy them, but do not try to process them and allow them to process you, or allow them to process you. In the new age, it is not necessary to wear sackcloth and ashes, or to go around declaring that you are a miserable sinner and you not worthy to be called my beloved child. Very interesting. All this teaching is of the old age and is false and unreal, except that we are one and that I am within you. Feel yourself being lifted out of the darkness of all this false teachings into the glorious light. Leave behind all the old and let it die a natural death. Enter the new, reborn in spirit and in truth, and know the meaning of true freedom. I need you free, not all tied up with self and self-concern. Be like a very small child, free and joyous, and live in the ever-present now. Suck on that. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. It's good to see you here. See you on the next video. And happen to life, by the way. I've been saying this for years. Don't let life happen to you. Get out there and happen to life.